What's up, guys? So today we are taking our first look at the new Skill Military team, as well as an interesting hidden mechanic that actually works in this team's favor. So let's check it out. Let's get a look at this. Slide in, drop a bomb, hop back. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Where was that this whole time? That was easily her best animation. Time to get a Red Guardian. That's cool. Okay. So yeah, today we are taking our first look at the Skill Military team. Now let me start by saying that what you're about to see does not make this team look particularly good, and there's a few reasons for that. First reason is they're a war team. So you're seeing them mainly in Blitz, and they get so many crazy bonuses in war that they're missing. But more importantly, no Red Guardian. Red Guardian does like 2/3 of the work for the entire team. Among other things, he literally gives them all speed up on spawn, he gives them all 30% more max health, he gives them 50% focus. It's just crazy what he provides for the team. And of course, protection in the form of being taunting on spawn. So they're just a completely different team with Red Guardian. But that said, as for what we kind of expect out of this team, we do feel that they'll be an above average team, but I think they'll be pretty similar to teams like the Mercenaries and teams like X-Force, where in war in particular, they will be incredibly dangerous. We are quite confident that they will be able to do significant punch-ups on the Marauders, as well as the Mercenaries, and we're interested to see what other teams they can really take it to. But yeah, outside of war, they'll be above the halfway point, but they're not going to be doing anything too terribly impressive. We are expecting Red Guardian to be a really, really good solo character, God tier in fact. Yelena, however, just a pretty good damage dealer, kind of in line with like a Corvus Glaive type of character. As far as we know, they're not going to be needed for any kind of a legendary unlock, so while I am planning on building up this team because I like war offense, I would say that they are a bit of a skippable team in that they really only excel on war offense, and they just need a ton of T4s, and you have to power up a lot of characters that for the most part you don't really use anywhere else. Now that you're aware of all that, I want to talk a little bit about what we found. I'm guessing she won't steal this evade, because it doesn't say the buff steal is unavoidable. But let's find out if the buff steal is unavoidable. Oh my god, it's unavoidable. You can steal and evade. The buff steals are unavoidable. The attacks themselves are not, but stealing of buffs is. And what I mean by that is, even if Yelena or Killmonger are blind, they can still not only steal buffs, but they can actually steal evades right off of other characters, and the other characters won't evade the buff steal itself. So then when they do the follow-up attack, they'll miss because they're blinded or whatever it is, but they can literally steal any buff and not even a blind will stop them. So thought that was pretty cool. That also applies to Punisher. However, he won't steal stealth or evade, so he can't steal evade anyway, but he will steal other buffs even when blind. So here you can check it out when we figured that out. Okay, so while blind, let's see if we get this. Missed. But she still goes into stealth. Wait, how did they all have defense up? She got it. She got it.
Oh, she did as well, yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's unavoidable.
It is unavoidable. He is blind. Let's see if he steals.
There's nothing. Oh, he can steal the speed up from Juggernaut.
Which he did and gave to the entire Skill Military.
Although Juggernaut still has it.
Right, because he missed. He missed removing it.
So he missed removing it, but still was able to
take it.
Give it to his team.
He could take it. He just couldn't strip it. All right. It's time for the Defender's Litmus Test. We are using 2 villains, and we're going to fight the Defenders in 8-3. Let's see how it goes. All right. So we'll open up with Widow's speed up here. Oh, Daredevil immediately goes after our Punisher. That's not very nice. There's nothing to steal. And there's no one that really needs to be disrupted either. So I'll save that ability. We'll basic Punisher. And then we get the Black Widow assist. He immediately gets healed. Again, there's nothing to steal, so we'll just take some shots at Punisher. JJ goes after Killmonger. He's gonna retaliate. I like his all his counterattacking that he does now. Alright, we'll use the basic from him, and then Killmonger will put him out with a basic. So we've at least cut back on their damage. Stealing the death proof would be great. So now we want to go after Iron Fist. So let's steal with Widow for herself. He actually kept it, which is interesting. But so here we go. She is going to... all right, she got the death proof for everyone. That's real good. And then it puts a disrupt on Luke for 2 turns, so he won't be able to taunt. And then, well, we'll have you attack Luke just so you don't get countered. All right, Punisher might steal defense up, might steal counter. He does get the defense up, so he's going to eat a counter, but he has defense up for it. Oh, he's going to eat 2 counters, actually. But he's hanging in there, and he does still have death proof. Good retaliation there. And then if we land this stun, we might get a chain. No? Okay. Well, since, yep, that wasted his turn. JJ gonna remove the disrupted from Luke, so he actually will be able to taunt. So we have a short window to stop him. Let's steal the counter and give it to everyone. And, I mean, we have this AoE, but it doesn't do us much good yet, so. Alright. We'll, whack Iron Fist over the head. Fine with that. And then he takes a swing at Widow, the only person who actually won't counter him. We'll get some more speed up from Widow. And then just because I don't want him to eat 2 counters, we'll go ahead and use the basic. Same story here. Don't want him to eat the counter, so we'll just use the basic. Killmonger, on the other hand, I'm fine to let him hit a couple people. He'll take the counters fine. Killmonger is healing himself a lot by always having a counter. And then there's a crit, so he's going to drop the AoE. So he himself is getting countered. Just counters everywhere in this matchup. Because they steal whatever the opponent has, so there's lots of counters on both teams. But there's a counter being used by Merc Soldier. Alright, now that there's only 1 counter, and we got the benefit of some of the regen, we'll go ahead and drop that AoE, which only JJ can counter. Alright, the counters immediately go back up, prompting some of our own. So we'll go ahead and hit Luke Cage, which again will prompt a counter. And we'll use a... so he's going to get countered and killed anyway, so we might as well drop the AoE. He's not getting out of that alive. But we did get a crit, so some damage. Widow has a basic that should take... Oh, didn't quite finish him off, but Killmonger will. The multi-hit from JJ gets through the death proof on Merc Soldier. And there's the Black Widow assist on Yelena. Not enough to put JJ down. But the counter puts him in his place. We'll get some more speed here. We'll let Killmonger take her out. No more stealing because not enough skill military on the field. And then we'll let Black Widow finish this off. Well, this version of the team did pass the defender's test. But the lesson to be learned here is they are greatly relying on Red Guardian. Alright, so there you have it. A first look at the skill military team, as well as a little tip off about that hidden mechanic that it doesn't say in the abilities, but it's definitely good to know for theory crafting. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't hear anything too terribly exciting about this team, especially not before Red Guardian releases, and even then, it'll probably just pertain to War, but I'm looking forward to using them in War. But yeah, that is all I've got for you guys today, so thank you very much for checking it out. We are only 4.97 million subs away from reaching 5 million subs. So please be sure to like, subscribe, and bathe in peanut butter, and I will see you guys real soon. Until next time, peace!